So it's September 5th, 2024. I'm 2 days out from my race. I just finished a really short bike ride just to make sure everything is okay. My body feels really good. Had a pretty good time. And I'm walking here to get to my running spot. I guess this is a modified brick workout, I suppose. Just the last one to kind of get things going a little bit before I get ready for the race. And I've been thinking a lot about training for this race and where I feel as though I'm prepared. Maybe not quite as prepared as I would like to be at this point. Well, there's really no other point, right? There's nothing I'm going to do tomorrow that's going to make me any better prepared besides resting and trying to recover. But I've really been thinking a lot about like the process of the training and the journey. And since I started training for this race in November, I don't know, things have just been not good. And there were a few months I didn't do anything, and I thought, who cares? What's the point if I show up? Like, life is horrible. But then I really got thinking, like, I want to finish the race. I'm not really concerned about the time because it's my first Olympic. They don't have cutoffs for anything, so I don't have to worry about getting out of the water in 40 minutes or taking an hour and a half for my bike ride or an hour and a half for my run either. But what I've really realized is that despite everything that happens around you, the last few months, I've really come to terms with how we approach the situation as individuals is going to ultimately affect our outlook. And maybe it goes both ways. Maybe our outlook affects how we approach situations. But I feel like I'm coming to terms with life stuff and living with consequences that are out of my control. And for a long time, what's the right word here? Blamed myself for everything. And you can't control other people's decisions, and you can't control what other people are going to do. And I suppose you could just like roll over and not, do anything, bury your head in the sand, as the old proverb goes. But I think for me, it's been more of, personally, the worst thing that ever could have happened to me as far as relationship goes has. And I'm still gonna race on Sunday. And I still get all my training sessions in. And I still work out in the garage. And I still do all these things. And not only for me, but for the boys. Because they see what's happening and they see what's going on. And to talk to them about it, you can't. But they see how I'm responding to everything. And they see what Daddy does. And they see that despite our new home situation, Daddy's still doing all the things that he said he was going to do. And I think that's more important than anything else. That the boys know that you can still do hard things when things in your life aren't going well. And I think it takes a certain perspective to set the course to try and move forward with that. And my situation has been a long time, since December. And with a lot of communicating and talking to people, I'm at a better spot today on September 5th, 2024 than I was years ago. And it's very painful for me to say that, because you think you know somebody and you're in this like special relationship, and then it blows up in your face and you have no control over it, and you're left to pick up the pieces. And I think that's important for people to know, that I'm just trying to make the best out of the situation for me and the boys. And this race and getting to the finish line on Sunday, I think will be a good step, a very positive step into moving forward with, I guess, the recovery process, for lack of a better word.